One of the guests on this week's 5 Live film review show is John Landis, director of American Werewolf in London and the Blues Brothers. He's come on to talk about this new book that he's got out, Monsters in the Movies. And he says very clearly in the introduction, this is not meant to be an intellectual or academic analysis of monsters in the movies. It is essentially pictures of all the monsters that he's enjoyed from the movies over the years, with some analysis and contextualization, and then some interviews with, for example, David Cronenberg and Guillermo del Toro, talking about what they think monsters in the movies represent. Now, I am, as I'm sure you'll know, a die-hard horror fan. I mean, I grew up, reading Quasimodo's Monster magazine and Cine Fantastique and Castle of Frankenstein. And then, of course, one of the things I'm most proud of, I used to be the British correspondent for Fangoria magazine, known affectionately to its friends as Exploding Heads Monthly, the great Bible of international horror fanzines. And having grown up with all this stuff, I like this book. I like looking at the pictures. For me, many of the pictures aren't monstrous at all. They're actually rather beautiful. And there are some nice sort of frothy discussions about what monsters mean. Is Godzilla a reaction to the atomic bomb? Guillermo del Toro is interviewed and he says that he thinks that monsters have to be organic. Therefore, a ghost is not a monster. Landis himself says that he thinks that monsters are a way of putting flesh on unknowable fears. And there's a typically intelligent interview with David Cronenberg. But one of the things this raises is, what's the scariest screen monster you've ever seen? And I was thinking about this looking through the book, and I came across an image from Onibaba, the Japanese horror movie. It's a mask plastered on somebody's face. Something about the smile, something about the eyes. I don't know what, but it really, really chills me. It's not gory. It's not particularly gruesome. It's certainly not explicit or extreme. I've tried to rationalize it, but I'm not sure. But that mask really gives me the creep. So here's my question to you. Firstly, what's the scariest screen monster you've ever seen? Which one keeps you awake at night? Which one gives you nightmares? And secondly, perhaps more complicatedly, why? What is it about that monster that gets under your skin? What is it about that monster that gives you the chills? What is it that that monster has that is a power over you, the power to scare you? Let me know.